All right. We're at Reality Rocks, and we're speaking from Toby, and you may remember Toby from Rockstar Supernova.
Yeah.
And now he has his own project called Juke Kartel, and he's here at the convention. How's it going?
We're going very well. It's a very interesting day, and I was here yesterday as well. A very eclectic group of people. I recognise a couple of people, like, you know that show Average Joe, where all the nerds get to date like a hot chick? This guy was hanging around yesterday. It was so funny, but everything's going good. We're going to play a few songs a little bit later on with Delana, who was on the show as well, and my band Juke Kartel. So pretty excited to be here.
That's great. Now tell us about what's been going on since Rockstar Supernova.
Yeah, so since the show, we signed a record deal out here about a year and a half ago. Before that, we did a big tour with the Tommy Lee Supernova tour, and we played shows with Nickelback and Seether and big bands like that, and then also been touring with Slash with his new project. And yeah, our record label Carved Records have just set us up. Our first single, If Only, is doing great on radio, and we're about to release our second single and hit the touring of America again. So we're excited. We've been working our asses off and got a new album called Levolution, which is a really great album, and we're looking forward to smoking it on the charts.
Cool. Now what can you tell us about the album? Songwriting, material?
The album was produced by two great producers, Brian Virtue, who worked with 30 Seconds to Mars, Audio Slave, Chevelle, and then the other producer, Rick Parisher, who was most famous for doing Pearl Jam 10 and Nickelback Silverside. So we've got these great producers and a really great culmination of music from us. It's commercial rock with an alternative edge, big choruses, anthemic kind of sounds. There's 5 in the band, and we're predominantly Australian. Our drummer's South African, and now we just picked up a keyboard players from Brazil. So we're all crazy. We love being in America, and the album is just it makes you feel. It's a really cool album. The album's called Levolution, which is understanding the process of life by evolving to new or greater levels, which is a word I created last year about us moving to America and taking chances.
Oh, that sounds great. Now you've kept a strong following since the show, and
Yeah.
then I saw you guys play at Sunset Strip Music Festival. You played at the Roxy, the whole residency at the Viper Room. And how's it been just having a loyal fan base like that go around from place to place, people flying in?
It's really important. We I email. I think the most important thing that I do is I respond to most of my messages I get, whether it be Facebook or on MySpace, and it's really important for me to keep in touch with all those fans. I call them friends, because they really have kept us in the country. And there's nothing like playing at the Roxy, which is one of my favourite venues, and seeing a great audience that I'm familiar with, or have been there since day one.
Right now, performing at stage 1, 3:30.
Who was that? That sounded like my mother telling me, "Shut up and behave yourself."
That's the way it goes. Now, what kind of music do you like to listen to when you're not performing? Is there any certain band you love, music you love?
My favourite bands? My favourite band of all time is U2. My favourite bands of today are bands like Anne Boleyn, Jimmy Eat World. I love Muse. And then reinvestigating a lot of old artists like.
In the theater,
Listen, miss.
exclusive screening of Playboy TV.
See, what happens with these interviews is that they don't understand that I'm doing a really, really important interview with Belinda here, and they talk. See, that's it. I quit. No, just reinvestigating old artists like Led Zeppelin and Bowie, the Smiths, just and just getting a new breed of acts like your Anne Boleyns, and then having that eclectic rock and roll that it makes a really good transition for me in my brain. I've got a slight case of ADD. I don't like medically, but I feel like I do, because I twitch. Do shit.
That'd be great. And lastly, what would you like to say to your fans who are going to be watching the interview?
I just want to say thank you so much for all the support from me, myself, and Juke Kartel. We're just a band just trying to make waves in America, and we're having the best time. And we love your country. We miss home, which is Australia, but we love being here, and we're going to see you on the road very, very soon. As we're going to smash a 30 tour date very soon, end of spring. So look out for that. So thank you.